headmaster.
Say that all again.
Oh, no.
Come on, tell us about your fighting exploits, Marv.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. No. No, but our Barry ended up going down the time because he was fighting with this lad, and I ended up fighting with this girl at the same time. They were brother and sister, and our Barry wasn't supposed to go out to the school, and the dad come up to the school, and I got all the blame. I got all the blame for it. Went up to see the headmaster. He started like, why do you think your brother's left school and all this rubbish? And I thought, well, it's not my fault. I didn't even know he was out of school. Anyway, my dad come up the next day to see the headmaster because he was horrible to me. And anyway, then I got an apology. And then on the afternoon, I had a fight with his Shirley. And anyway, I went to the headmaster and he went,
wasn't your last fight a girl called Shirley? Well, a lot of them called Shirley.
Oh, no, that was the one I was on about. No,
oh, it's the same
Jackie.
one. Oh, Jackie.
It was called Jackie. And anyway, the headmaster went, oh, just be friends, because my dad had been up to school the day before. And I went, oh yeah, like that. And I thought, and Shirley went, why did you get off with it? And I said, well, I didn't really. But yeah, I was always ending up scrapping. Bloody better get out there and fight your battles.
Who was that?
Your nana. Your nana.
Your mum?
Yeah.
Yeah, did she?
Yeah,
She used to make you go and fight?
Yeah, she did. I had to go and scrap with her.
Did she make Aunt Lisa fight? Was me Aunt Lisa not much of a fighter?
No, Aunt Lisa wasn't into fighting and stuff like that.
No, it's good really.
I mean, neither was I. But I just ended up there. Everybody wanted to fight with us. I used to have fights with all the bouncers as well.
Good times.
Oh yeah, I had
Well,
some laugh.
we're alive, aren't we? So. What's that?
If anybody was fighting, I was in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand people getting picked on. And I remember one day, me and Carol were in a taxi, right? And we seen this lad and lass fighting with this girl across the road. And I gets out of the taxi, runs over, grabs all this lass.
How did you know which one was in the right though?
Because I could see, I was sitting at the lights,
Ah.
and I could see that the lad, the boyfriend, and the girl were onto the young girl.
Ah, right. So you picked the one who wasn't doing as well.
Yeah.
You helped out the one that wasn't doing as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
nice. That's good of you.
It was always like that. I seen two dogs fighting, and I was in the middle of them. I'm going to find a tail.
Oh God. I've seen two dogs fighting.
No, honestly, I was always in the middle of them. Couldn't stand anybody getting picked on. I can remember one time in with your dad in Birmingham, and there was this young lad, and I could see that they were all picking on him. And I got out of the car, and the mum and the dad come out, saying, what's the problem? And I said, the problem is your son getting onto that kid. And then your dad was going, Lynn, will you just get in the car? And I'm going, no, I'm sorting it out.
That's what you're saying, like your dad's a wuss, like.
No. I just couldn't stand people getting picked on. That was
No,
simple.
You're not a dad.
You know, I just go and sort it out.
Have you got any other mad stories?
I've got loads. Loads.
Oh, then.
I hitchhiked.
It's a mad story.
Right. Me and our Lizzy, right, we hitchhiked to Glasgow. Well, it was to Muirhead. And me and our Liz were going to see me nana's sister. My nana's sister, my nana's sister who lived in Muirhead, Christchurch.
Alright, alright.
Never seen her in my life.
Get to the good bit.
Alright, we've never seen her in my life, right? Went up, knocked on the door, and she said, hello, this is Irene and May's daughter. And she went, the wee lassies, come on in, come on in. was like, she says, come on in, and obviously we've never seen her before in my life.
No.
And we stayed there for nearly a week.
Yeah.
And we met our cousins, Billy and
And you'd never seen them before either?
Never seen them. And they were like trying to grab a hold of her and everything, and me and Annie's going.
What do you mean trying to grab hold of you? Like,
just,
grab your bum and that?
No, they were just frightening her and that, you know. But
sounds a bit gypsy that to me. Trying to grab you.
No, we got into one of the rooms and locked ourselves in. I was saying, and Annie, I was going there. And Annie, I tried to get a hold of me now, Liz, and she was saying, they're only playing, lassie, they're only playing. I said, they're frigging not. But anyway, they were so funny. They had bright ginger hair. They were brilliant. Anyway, we hitchhiked.
They had bright ginger hair. They were typical Scottish, wasn't it?
No, they did.
That's brilliant.
Anyway, we started to hitchhike from there, and but we ended up in Glasgow.
Yeah.
And me and Liz had one carrier bag, you know, like a roll door.
Yeah.
And we were walking down the street and that, and our Liz says there's a man following me. And I says, don't be silly, Liz. And she was saying, no, there is. She says, try to get the number. Oh, shit.
What's happening?
Oh.
What have you done, Mum?
Oh, the yogurt's gone all over.
Oh my God.
Nothing to worry about.
How have you done that, Mum?
In a minute. Pause.
No pause.
Yeah, you'll have to.
This is unedited, unfiltered stuff, this.
No, we'll have to tell
Mum.
you a story, man.
Eh?
Can't tell you a story here.
You can't, just carry on telling it.
Right.
Now it's going to happen.
Right, so anyway, she says, Lynn, the guys, she says, he's in that pub, like, no, she says, let's ring your auntie. Sorry, let's ring my Auntie Annie. So anyway, I had one number.
Not Auntie Agnes, this is Auntie Annie,
no,
is it?
Annie, I couldn't
Is this the Scottish one?
Yeah. So anyway, it goes in. Anyway, the guy, our list runs out. She says, Lynn, come on, let's run. He's after me, and I said, don't be silly. So anyway, we start running down the road and the bag splits in half and all our clothes come out. And what happens is,
so then, sorry guys, the phone just filled up with space, so the film stopped, but my mum's just going to continue telling that story. We put it on a tripod so the quality's a bit better. Go for it, Mum. So do you remember where you were?
Yeah, so what happened was we started running down this street in Glasgow, and our Liz ended up going one way and I went the other, where our bags split open and all of our clothes started coming out. So we were just trying to put them back in. Now Liz was frantic because she thought this guy was following her. But anyway, we didn't realise it was getting darker, and obviously, you know, we were only 16 at the time, and we were panicking because we were going to end up having a night in Glasgow. So what happened was, we thought, oh, we'll just go to the taxi rank. I don't know why we said we'll go to the taxi rank, because we didn't know where we were going, what we were doing or anything. So we go to the taxi rank and there's this line of people, and there's this woman, and she's really, really, like, you know, massive, like butch, you know, and there's this skinny little man, really weedy man, and I thought, oh gosh, you know, because I was frightened.
Like
you know.
Laurel and Hardy, were they?
Oh yeah, but you just thought, well, are they together, are they an item, or is it his daughter, or what? Anyway, they were talking to her, and they were quite nice and that, and but we didn't know them from Harry, do you know what I mean? We just didn't know how they were. And anyway, we told them that we were lost and we hardly had any money on we. And I says, we need to get to the train station or ring my mum's to, you know, pay for a ticket for us home. So anyway, what happened was, we stood and we're talking, and they says, we can't see you on the street. We'll let you come to our house. So our Liz is going, didn't you think we should? And I says, oh, we'll just go. It must have been mental. So anyway, we get on.
Could have been anyone.
I know, anybody.
So
we gets on, and we goes to this place in Glasgow where it was rough as hell. I mean, really rough. Can't remember the name of the place. But we gets off the train, and the woman goes, There was a wee lassie who was raped the other night on the lamppost, and they tied her around the lamppost. I was going, oh shit, are we in the right place here? So anyway, when we get to the house, they had no electricity. And they were saying, and they were going, because at first we were saying, we'll make you a sandwich when we get in and all this. And I thought, oh God. So anyway, me and our Liz, I said, I'm not sleeping in that room with her. And anyway, because she says, look, you two can sleep with me like that. And I thought, oh no. And the older, the guy turned around and says, I can let them sleep together. You know, they'll be all right on their own. And anyway, they had a little dog, and it was like a little terrier. Now Liz kept on going, oh gosh, look at that, and kept on like pushing it out of the way. And but it was frightening. And when I went into the room, I just thought, oh my gosh. I said, well, you're sleeping next to the door, Liz, because I'm not. And anyway, we were arguing, me and our Liz, because obviously we were getting a bit frightened. But anyway, the next morning we get up, and they made her a sandwich and everything, and they actually took her to the train station. And I rang my mum, and she posted the money through. Well, you know, I don't know how it got through, but got the money for the train.
Wait, hang on a minute. In them days, did they have like wire transfers for money?
No, there was something. Something happened where my mum paid for it at their end.
Ah, right.
So that we could get through.
All right, I just wanted to clarify.
I tell you what, we judged them people of how bad they were
by the looks.
The looks.
Yeah.
But
they were actually nice people.
You know what? They done us a favour because they actually got us home. You know, it could have been somebody who was crazy, and they could have done anything to it.
Yeah.
And I mean, where we went, it was the roughest place ever. In fact, they said the name, and your dad's mentioned the name before in Glasgow.
Said how rough it is.
It's really, really rough.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were good, and I couldn't thank them enough because we got home, and. But that was one of our adventures.
Was it?
Yeah, and I told you about in the beginning when the police.
Were they? Yeah, no. Tell that story again. So 1 minute. So we're just gonna finish here for a minute, guys. If you want to see what happened, like the prequel to this story, then watch the next video. Okay, guys.